Welcome back to PYJynJoy, Messages from the Divine. This is Charmaine, your holistic life coach. We'll do a tarot reading today, but before we get started, let's cleanse the energy of the space around us. And then we'll prepare our minds for the message from the divine by clearing away thoughts that were on our minds before we came into the space, before you tuned into my PYJynJoy channel. So let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. The first one, inhale deeply. Let your eyelids flutter closed. Think of thoughts that are positive. And then slowly exhale from your mouth. Your shoulders drop. Tension eases in your body. Again, inhale deeply. Add a little bit more as you feel the fresh cleansing air reach into every part of your body, filling you with light. And then exhale. Release any negativity, any toxic thoughts, what no longer serves you. And then last one, inhale deeply, deep even more, a little more sip, and then gently exhale. Feel your body decompress and your eyelids flutter open. So let's get started. Today we'll use the animal spirit guide and help us for the message. So this will be a message for the collective. It may or may not resonate with everyone, but for those that it does resonate with, take the message, use it to help you to figure out what's going on in your life, whatever the theme may be, and then move forward. So I split the deck and we have 5 of water and 18, the moon. So dragonfly with 5. 5 is all about change. And you have the dragonfly is fluttering around. Focus on the fact that Source loves you and always has the highest of intentions for you. A positive outlook makes it easier to recover from life's little difficulties so that you can move forward, onward, and upward. And that's if you think of, so as we look at the cards, so with these being animal guides, think of the attributes of the animal. So you envision a dragonfly as they're flitting about. So they don't let anything stop them. They zip, they whiz by, they are on their own little agenda. They're like little helicopters and they're free. So don't get bogged down. 5 is water. 5 of water is your cups. It's about your emotions. So just embrace the change. Don't let it worry you. Then we have the moon. 18, 1 plus 8 is 9, so that's conclusions, endings, completions, and a full moon. That's what a full moon is all about. It's the climax. And you have a lynx. It's important to trust your intuition, even if you're unsure of what's happening. All will be revealed soon, so worry is unnecessary. So with the moon, things are in the shadow. It's the depths. It's your most deepest feelings. Sometimes your mind has blocked them out, so you don't even know what they are until something may later trigger you to think about it. So that's what it's saying to you. And it's also the depth of your intuition, your gut. So let's see what this plays out with for the message. So we have the 5 of water, which is cups, emotions, and we have the moon, which is your deepest emotion. So this may be an emotional type of message. So someone out there may be going through something. So let's see. We'll do a 5-card spread today. So this is the immediate past, Ace of Air. So air is mental, it's your swords, and ace is a 1, so it's a new beginning. So there's a panda with inside of a tree eating some bamboo or reaching for it. So he's like, I'm going to get that. So panda, implementation of your brilliant new idea may get off to a rocky start, but keep going. So you see this panda, he's like, I'm going to reach, it's just out of reach, but I'm going to keep striving for that. The challenges will help you realize your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. So you see, it was emotions, the thought of things. Now we're into the mental of it, and it's ace, a new beginning. So with this idea, it may, like the card is saying, it may not go well at the very beginning, but no, aces are great. It will work well. You're in control of it. You don't have to worry. So that's your immediate past. Let's see what your present is all about. Balance. 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. So again, it's your emotions. It's your mental. So you just have to be sure to balance where you are with your thoughts, with your emotions, and be like a zebra by merging varying points of view. So get different aspects, you're researching, you're thinking about things. You can generate an extraordinary new idea. See, ideas. So this might be you manifesting some ideas for yourself. There's a lot of manifestation coming about. So compromise with others and collaborate to discover a better solution. And that's what this is about. So your emotions may have been in a little bit of a turmoil as you're trying to figure things out. And of course, you get into your head, into your thoughts, and that can help or hurt. But it's letting you know that you're able to get past those challenging beginnings because you are going to balance both your emotions and your mental. Let's see what this comes up with. We have life experience. 16, 1 plus 6 is 7, spiritual. So a cuckoo. Important changes are coming into your life that will require you to take action. Don't hesitate to move in new directions you know are right for you. So in traditional tarot, this would be the Tower card. And I don't like to look at things as so terrible. There are, at the time, it may feel very terrible. You can't see why you had this sudden major shakeup in your life. But in the end, everything happens for a reason. And that's why you just have to trust the divine, the universe, God, source, spirit. And that will allow you to embrace whatever this major change may be, because you will be successful in learning from the lesson that you just went through. It could be something, you know, whether someone passes, job loss, you've broken up with your love of your life, whatever it may be, it's for a reason. Something better is there for you. The divine has a plan that doesn't necessarily include what is going on with that life experience, that you need to move, you need to be shaken up in order for you to move forward so that you can become your most brilliant self. So this is coming in the immediate future. And with tarot, the good thing to know is it gives you an idea. It gives you that barometer of what's going on at the present based on the present situation. So you can use your free will and make changes. This lets you know what's going on and to have the ability to change. The outcome of this is what it is because of right now. So right now, you're in a mental state. Your emotions are raw, changing, moving about. It's a lot going on. But with the balance, so balancing it out, this life experience, that's why I'm saying it won't be so bad, because you would have gotten into control of your emotions and your mental. So you balance that out. So let's see what the distant past was. And that's strength, which is 11. And that is a master number about spirituality and the connection to spirit and source. There's an infinity above a lion, which has daisies entwined in its mane, lying next to a lamb. So Maasai, lion, and lamb, true strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. That's what your distant past was. Take and lean on the strength that you have when this life experience does happen. Pull from that strength. Pull from your inner ability to balance. Again, balance. You have a lion next to what would be a prey animal for him. You have the ability to control it all, to pull on that strength to get you through what's to come. So we'll go deeper into each card, but let's see what the distant future is showing for you. And that's the dreamer. 0, shepherd puppy. You are starting a new adventure. Run free and take a leap of faith. So as you're manifesting, in the beginning here, you're manifesting, there'll be a shakeup, but you'll pull from your inner strength that you've developed over in the distant past, so that in your future, your distant future, you'll be able to take that leap, follow that idea. Remember the first 2 cards were talking about an idea that you found. Take that idea and run with it like a little shepherd puppy. Run, run, run. Be the dreamer. It's also the fool in traditional tarot. And go for it. There's nothing that will hold you back. You've gotten past this life-changing event using your strength, and now you're taking that leap of faith. So Divine, what more can you tell us? And I want to work it a different way. Tell us a little bit more about the distant past. What was it that gave you the strength, able to carry on and move forward? Tell us more about that, Divine. This distant past, the strength, being a Maasai lion, taking on the attributes of that and the lamb. What do you say? Let's see. Page of water, and that is sensitive, kind, open-hearted, inexperienced. Dear, you can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. So there's a deer there, and it had like a doe, it looks like, and it has a little tiara on its head. There's a fish jumping out of the water, so it's leaping, there's movement, there's a blowing of the current on the shore for the water. So there's movement there. So again, it's with your emotions. So someone in your distant past, you had some sensitive, kind, open-hearted, inexperienced. And again, look at the lamb and look at the lion, look at the deer is also, more gentle than a lion is. So you had someone that you connected with that gave you some strength, the ability to balance things and to move forward. So that's something happening there. You partnered with this person. So again, it seems like a stronger person partnering with two, I don't want to say not weaker, but softer, gentler, more sensitive individual. So the two of you are together in the distant past. That's helping you to build your strength so that you can move forward. So let's see also, Divine, what can you tell us now? Let's go to the immediate past. So with this Ace of Air, what can you tell us about this new idea that's happening? It may be starting out the little struggle. What more can you tell us about this? So let's see. 5 of Air, Collie Dog. Your current path isn't leading you toward the happiest possible outcome, so why not change it? Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. So 5 of Air, that's again with change. We have that in the other card. And there's 2 little collies. They're fighting over this pull toy. It's a rope pull toy. And they're in a field. There's the water, again, symbolic water mixing in with the air this time, so you're mental. So what this is saying, with this idea, so perhaps there's someone who's trying to overtake your idea, trying to steal your idea, and that's what's causing, if you remember the first cards we pulled with the mental that was going on, the cups, the water, there's someone that is involved in what your idea is, and you just have to be careful of them and be alert to what other hidden agenda they may have. This is a tug of war, so someone is going to win. Dogs play like this, but it's also an act of dominance, and in doing that, you're going to fight, you're going to tug. You don't want to be the one that loses it. You want to be the one that's coming away with that pull toy. And that's why it's saying in this card there that it was the beginning was a little more rocky, but now with the different challenges, but you have the ability to make that change. 5, you can make that change. You can do more than you are expected to. You have the freedom, you have the realignment that you can do. All of that is what you can move forward with this idea so that you can get the best advantage. You want the best of it. Look how their little feet are planted on the ground. So Divine, tell us a bit more about this other person, this other individual that we have to, people out there in the collective will need to pay attention to. Tell us a little bit more about that person. And again, this message won't resonate with everyone, but for those that it does resonate, be sure to pay attention to it. There's a lot of mental. So this is now 4. So you have Ace 5, you have 4 of Air, a koala bear. So 4 is all about planning. It's about your structure, your firm, your foundation. Thoroughly think things through before making a decision. Continuing to overanalyze isn't going to get you any closer to resolution, but meditation and prayer will bring the answers you seek. So a little koala bear asleep there in the tree, and he's taking a little repose. So what this is saying is, in regards to this other person, this idea that you're having, you're speaking it through with them. So be careful in what you're sharing, because they may want to deter you by making you overanalyze it more, making you doubt yourself, making you feel as though what your idea is not that great. But we know that it is, because you see, going forward, you have this new idea with the zebra's card saying so. So let's get into the zebra and see what is the zebra can tell us. What is this balance that you need? You now understand that there's someone with your idea that you're sharing it with them, and you need to not necessarily take their full advice. Trust your instinct, trust your gut, lean on your strength. Turn to the person that is your partner there, who can also help to guide you, give you some advice. So Divine, what can you tell us more about this new idea? It's going to go well, so it's going to generate great things, and you'll have to compromise. So what more does this person or people in the collective need to know? Two of Earth, Abyssinian cat. Those little eyes are like looking at the balls of yarn. You may be under stress because of multiple jobs or too many responsibilities for one person to manage. It's important to balance, see that? Balance your work and personal life and bring a spirit of fun to all you do. So 2 is balance. 2 is about dual, it's partnership. So what this is saying, that in the you will have some sort of a partner. So this partner here is more than likely, it could be a romantic partner, or it could be a business partner, because it wouldn't necessarily be romantic per se. It's just someone that you can depend on and pull together with. So it could be reflecting that. And with that, it's, you think of, and it's funny too. So you see here, so in traditional tarot, you would see them it's like a juggler who's trying to balance these 2 pentacles. And it's similar to that infinity shape. And that's repeating here. So the person that you have in this part of your corner, I'll say this corner of your life, is the person that you really do need to lean on, and not so much the one that you're sharing this idea with that is causing you to have self-doubt. So let's see a little bit more about this person that's good for you, who can help you to balance your life, your work, the idea that you have. So Divine, what more about this individual? Another 2. So it keeps saying this, there's a partnership that will help you. And this is a Dotson dog, a long-haired or short-haired one. Procrastination and worrying what others will think are blocking you from making a decision. So remember, this, again, this other person, not the good person for you, but that person is blocking you from making decisions, because they're poisoning your mind and what you feel your idea is. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. Didn't I just say that? I just said to you, follow yourself, follow your intuition, believe and pull on your inner strength. So this other person there is getting really into your head. And with doing that, you can't allow someone else to deter you from what you know in your gut, in your solar plexus, in your stomach, in your ideas of what you can do. Follow your intuition and know that you are capable of it. So now let's take a look at this immediate future, where you have this life experience that's about to happen, a tower moment, something is changing. And that can be with 16, that could be maybe in about a couple of months or so, a few weeks. So let's see what we can find out more. The world. So even after you have this life experience, it's going to open up the world for you. Things will get better. 2 + 1 is 3. That's expansion. It's harmony. It's getting you to move forward. So a Shetland sheepdog. Congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You've made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and courage. And that's what that is. A life experience is a life lesson. And that's why I say with traditional tarot, that tower card that's shaking everything, and it's dark, it's light and all that stuff. Yes, it's major, but it's dramatic. But you can also see it as a life lesson. And that's what this card is telling you. That's why they fall together, is that you have an ability, when this happens, you will still be successful. The laurels, so you can remember in like the Olympics, the original Greek Olympics, they had the laurels around the winners' heads. So you're a winner. You are the winner. So let's see. So what more, now that you've had the life experience, Divine, what more can you tell a collective here about getting the world, the success that's coming. Can you share a little bit more? What more can you tell us about that? Five of Earth, a manatee. So, focusing upon the negative or worrying about money or your career can block your progress. That's what this is saying. You don't want, again with the mental, getting into your head, letting someone else get in your head, letting them block you. And it's saying that because your trust and faith are at a low point right now, it's not the best time to start your own business or become self-employed. That's the thing. You have a life experience will happen, but you will still have the world. But you have to just watch out for your own thoughts interfering with the plan, the progress, the future that the universe has for you. And that's like the little manatee. It's floating there, and it's sort of just floating. Usually they're moving around a bit more, and it's just letting you, looking at you like, hello, giving you a bit of a side eye, like, listen, you can do this. And that's what you just have to pull on, again, using your inner strength. When this life experience happens, pull on that and don't focus on the negative. Focus on the fact that you have this great idea. It can work and it will work, because green is all about your earth. It's your foundation. It's your prosperity, your abundance. It can happen. So let's take a look at the future, the distant future, with you finally taking that leap. So all of this other part, you have the idea, let someone get in your head and relay you on your magic that you have the ability to achieve. This life experience butts you up. And it's also something because your negative thinking can cause negative things in your life to happen, because all that negative thoughts, again, the universe is shaking you up to make you move forward, so that you can address and do this new idea, take that leap. So what more, Divine, can you tell us about this future, this great leap that's happening? You're ready, the starting, the collective is all good. Tell us some more. Ace of Water, beautiful. So 101, new beginning, Dove. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience for you. It may be the first blush of romantic love, the rebirth of a current relationship, or the awakening of spiritual gifts and insights. So that's getting your insight. So this isn't about romance. This is about you having your idea. You're getting these insights after this life experience. You're pulling on that inner strength that you developed in the past to see inwardly. This is the insights that you need to focus on, using your intuition and going through, taking that leap. And you see the dove is all about peace. So you've released and balanced the negative thoughts that you were having, the emotions that you were letting get in the way. You have your Ace of Water, and it's plentiful, it's abundant. You have flowers, you have fruit, you have water, you have all sorts of things that are there for you. So let's just see what the bottom card shows. And that's what I just said. King of Air, intelligent, impartial, respected, unemotional, humpback whale. You have the Ace and the King. You now are in control. Your emotions and your mindset, rather with the mental, with air being swords, it's all good. At this time, it's very important that you communicate clearly, be objective and unemotional, and act as professionally as possible. So you're about to tell this person off. You're about to tell them, hey, listen, back off. And if you need advice, seek out the most experienced expert you can find. And that will also go back to the person that's in your life, in the other corner of your life, that can help you. And that's them giving you some insight. The other bottom card is all about the Chariot. 7. You are doing well. Arabian Horse. You can successfully balance various or opposing energies at once through determination and focus. You've earned the rewards and recognition you're receiving. So in the end, it's all good. You have the success that you need because you cleared up that mental, you've spoken with this person that was trying to distract you, trying to get you to doubt yourself, and you now have that all in balance. And this person that's in your corner, they've been there, trust them and believe with them, and that will get you to fully forward into following your dream, taking that leap like a little puppy, and knowing that in the end, it will all work out well. So let's ask the divine cards, what additional message can you offer for this? And one just jumped out. So let's see. What do we have? Ace of Swords. And we just had that Ace of Air here. See? So it's reaffirming. So this deck is saying it's the situation. You have a triumphant success. Ace of Air, 1, new beginnings. You've cut through it all, through all that mental. You resurrected your dream that you had, your idea that was developed, and you're not letting someone else get in your head. So you've got it. So let's see, what else can we find out, Divine, about this reading? So we are on track. Tell us some more, please. Be so kind and tell us. So we have, let's shuffle a little bit more. So we have you being triumphant. You're successful, again, like the Chariot is saying the success. What more? Ooh. You have, wait, it's all fell. Hold on 1 second. So tell us more about this card, this reading rather. They just don't want to fall out. Let's see this one. Okay, so you have a 2 again, so back to 2. Movement, choices, and decisions. So the decision is yours. You just have to take that, make that move, okay? And that's what you're doing. That's what this whole message is building you up to do, is to move forward, make the decision. You have different choices, and you select the one that you want. Don't let yourself get stuck or be stagnant in any way. So that is with that one. Let's pull one more and see, is there one final message about this that you can offer us? Divine, what final message can you offer us about this message? Sacrifice, 3. 1 + 2 is 3. So this would be the Hanged Man. So you're looking at things from a different perspective. That's what you need to do. So remember the movement, choices, and decisions. While you're making those choices, look at things in all ways. Don't just look at it in one way. And another card said that too, before you make a decision to, yes, at this time is very important. So the humpback whale, remember, for you to communicate clearly. If you need advice, no, not that one. There's another one that was saying about you needing to be sure that you are getting all the information that you need. Oh, here it is. Thoroughly think things through before making a decision. And that's what this is. So you're thinking through before you make this decision, and you're looking now with a different perspective. And at the bottom of this deck is 11, which is balance, which we had before, which is balance and balance. So that's your message. That's what the divine wants you to know today, is that basically you can overcome someone else yakking in your ear that's distracting you, that's making you feel as though you're not having a good idea that you know is a solid idea. You have to work and pull back with the person that's in your corner, the other person that you're getting your strength from, and balance everything out, your emotions along with the thoughts in your head, will allow you to move forward past this life experience to take that leap and follow your dream. So now we'll see what crystal will enhance this message. So Divine, what crystal is best to help further this message? And we actually pulled 2. 2 fell out. So we have rose quartz and black kyanite. Rose quartz, open up your heart. And that's true too. So this person here could be your partner, like life partner, your lover. So open up your heart, because they will help you to get through all of this. And it's also self-love. So when someone else is causing you to doubt, your self-love will get your strength back so that you will trust and still believe yourself. And then black kyanite is set strong boundaries. You have to get this person that's tugging at you and trying to best you and get in your head, set boundaries. Because remember what the humpback whale said? He said, I'm coming to tell you straight up, back off. And that's what you have to do with this person. Black kyanite, you also use to cut cords. You can cut cords. You get a piece of black kyanite crystal and say, I'm cutting cords with X, Y, and Z because this person no longer serves me. Bye. And that's what you do. So that is your message. I hope that this resonated well with all of the people in the collective, but I know it will resonate with some. And take the message and learn from it. You can make changes. It's up to you. You have your free will. You have an idea of what's happening based on what could happen was based on happening now. And please be so kind as to click the like button, make comments, share with your friends, because if it didn't resonate with you, perhaps someone else may be in the situation and they would appreciate this message. Subscribe to PYJynJoy, and you can reach out to me even through PYJynJoy.com, PYJynJoy, JOY.com, and set a private one-on-one. We could do tarot readings, evolutionary astrology, life coaching, all of that just for you. So until next time, enjoy your day.